Welcome to Werewolf Earth Apocalypse. Oh, sorry. Werewolf Apocalypse Earthblood. I've done a few videos already for this game, so...
Major Grainer's offering a bonus for anyone who brings back one of their leaders' heads.
Damn. Cross your fingers we're gonna be part of the team for the next attack.
Good shot.
Something's clear.
We've got a killer in our midst!
That's right, you do have a killer in your midst. Me. You won't even see it coming.
Shot.
We gotta...
I'm sorry, were you trying to say something? 'Cause damn, I'm good.
Transform you from a flabby disappointment into a hardened killer. Once your training is over, you'll be outfitted with the best equipment that money can buy. Before you begin, you'll be given a checkup by our medical staff. During this comprehensive checkup, you'll be treated with a serum reserved.
Something what? Huh? Intruder sighted!
You'll need it for the training to come. For now, you'll ask you to wait here. Take the time to watch one of our training sessions. See through the window behind me.
I see the tank.
You're going to have to cut through the medical sector to get there.
They're injecting something into their recruits.
We're aware. Entrance soldiers reek of the worm. We've been trying for weeks to figure out just what's in that serum of theirs.
be before our latest batch of recruits is trained?
2 months for most of them. Less for the ones who react well with the serum.
Excellent. I'll communicate that to Major Grainer when she returns.
The hell?
Huh? Intruder!
Who says a little bloodshed won't solve anything? It's a werewolf game. Leave me alone, Aunt Beth.
So the injections have something to do with the worm.
We think so, but we can't prove it yet. That's one of the things Ava and Adana are investigating.
I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, there's my wrist brace. I actually need that right now. My right wrist. It's messed up, guys. And I'm all out of crossbow bolts, so it's double the fun. You were never into werewolf games, Aunt Beth, and this is the first one I've ever came across, besides Skyrim. Can't believe I'm yelling at my aunt on my game. Wait, what? What's this? What's this? Oh.
There's silver here. Lots of it. The smell's overwhelming.
You must be in their armory. The propane tank's downstairs from you.
Silver. Huh. Gotta love it. Oh, hell yeah. Rage consuming! Oh man, I died. Okay, checkpoint. I don't even know where. I hear my phone go off, but I don't know where it is. Okay. Guys, stop stepping on stuff for one. Yeah, dang dog. Oh, my phone's right there. answer my aunt's question.
Alert. All personnel. The security of this installation has been compromised. This site is under lockdown. Defend it immediately.
Unleash hell! Knock you right in the face or something, bro. I want to execute it, but
I hate exos.
I do too sometimes, but they're fun to play with. Depending what game
I
you're
made
playing.
it to the propane tank, but there's a soldier guarding it. He's more monster than man, though. Just muscles stacked on muscles.
One of their elite soldiers. One way or another, you're gonna have to deal with him.
They got a lot of silver snipers down there too. So this is gonna be fun.
Security's detected an intruder. He's not going anywhere now that we've got the site locked down. Stay on your guard. Put a bullet in him.
Should I go all out? No. I just got in the middle of the fight. I'll think about this very carefully. If I can take out as many of these guys before I fight, then so be it. Oh, that was awesome! Come here, buddy. I'm gonna do the same to you.
What the?
Oh, I didn't get to see that one. Oh, shnikey. I don't know whether to be excited or what. Alright, no. Really? I think I'm gonna take a trip right back upstairs real quick. No, I can't. Should have been done that earlier then, I guess, if I had access to it.
Lights up! Intruder weapons ready!
It's consuming! So much for taking out as many as I could before I did that.
Explosives.
If only this stupid aim button worked.
There we go. The explosives are in place.
Time for you to get out of there.
Still in the center. Find him.
Security breach. Say goodbye. Grenade!
Dispatch reinforcements. We need additional units.
Finally, an execution. Life is good. My playstyle is a bit bloody, but I don't care.
outside.
Search the warehouse. If you find the intruder, don't try to play hero. Give the alert immediately. Hello?
I've got eyes on an intruder.
We have a security breach.
Damn it.
Get rowdy.
Send back up!
Another one bites the dust. So bored.
What's the latest on the program?
The flamethrower exos have just cleared testing. Just got the green light for their deployment.
Good. Keep it up.
We're not supposed. What the hell?
Sound the alarm!
Dispatch reinforcements right now! Don't kill me! Back up immediately!
Ah, come on. You won't even give me a chance.
I'll make good use of that.
What's the latest on the program?
The flamethrower exos have just cleared testing. Just got the green light for their deployment.
Good. Keep it up.
Hey, oh shit! What the hell?
Call security!
You want carnage? You got it! Frenzy mode! Making waste fucking crossbow bolts are they're useless. I'm not playing around anymore. I already said once, when you shot a pregnant woman and then laughed about it, bro, I'm not showing you, none of you bastards, any mercy. And then proceed to shoot her husband.
I'm almost at the control room.
Steel yourself. Cutting the ventilation won't go unnoticed.
I wish I'd let you carry more than 3 bolts, though.
ventilation system's down.
Then your path is clear. Good news. Ava's just arrived back at the cairn and brought your daughter with her.
Hedana.
Run, fool, run! Titus, enough.
Hey, I'm coming in to talk to you for a moment. You pick up the washer?
Riker. Dear little brother, can you bring the vice scripts back to Uncle Kelly? Time isn't anyway. Damn it. That's also locked. Everything's locked.
I imagine you'd like to see your daughter before anything else. She'll be in Ava's quarters, I'm sure.
Need the vice scripts.
Yeah, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Do you know where my
Okay, now that I'm back, because I had to get sent back. Hey, little brother, can you move midnight and hand me that Mountain Dew? That's better. Sorry for the long wait, guys. I ended up walking out back on ice, so it took me a little longer to get there. Here and back. Barefoot. Alright.
Nobody here, but her computer's on. Old notes from Ava, before she created Lambda Mankind.
Cahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Endrin.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, I always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Adana.
Cahal?
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
Adana, how are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Cahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
I'm sorry, Adana.
Where do you think an apology is going to get you? You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death, but dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right, that you never thought about what it might do to me.
Maybe you're right. I didn't think about how it might hurt you. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endrin just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endrin apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endrin during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking Endrin down. We sink them from the inside.
Sink Endrin from the inside? And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endrin's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endrin's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood protocol.
Oh?
The Earthblood protocol. Any idea what that's about?
Not yet. But that can wait until after we figure out what this mystery molecule actually is. Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endrin's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
Yeah, I read Ava's letter to Rodko. How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
Alright, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack. They need me.
Leandra, be at peace. I will protect the cairn. Go to Ethan.
Of course, Al. I'm glad I got to see you. One last time.
I just can't get my head around the fact that we just buried Ironwind.
Me neither.
I love how I just survive a giant jump like that. I just literally jumped off a 10-foot cliff, or 20-foot cliff, I'd say.
The guardian spirits of the forest. They have slept for too long. They must be stirred from their slumber. They must lend me their support against the worm. Find them, remind them of their duty, and return to me when it is done.
Oh, there's one.
I can feel my power fading.
Never mind. My system's been off, so I have to ensure.
Oh, that's not it.
How are the spirits?
Still alive, at least. The influence of the worm has weakened them.
If we keep fighting back against Endron, though, his influence will shrink, and the spirits will regain their strength.
Bear
This is
Spirit, wake up. Hear Fenn's call.
I have slept for far too long. I did not feel the worms spreading. Ethan can count me among his stalwart allies.
Okay. Bear Spirit, eh? I know there's a lot of ground to cover. Live streaming.
Hey, you want to see something?
What?
That, according to Mom, is going to be all my expedition. There's only one other item I need, but actually, I'm going to figure out what's going on.
I'm using my lupus form to be doing this faster.
I hope you found your peace at last, old Magnus.
Your memory.
What are you doing down here, man?
Hey, Call. Heard about your little light show at the mine. Didn't lose a finger playing with those fireworks, did you?
Not a one. And we couldn't have done any of it without you.
Oh, please. You're too kind. All I did was stick around. You know I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, Dusk. I'll let you know.
Samples say.
Exactly the same thing as before. The river's totally polluted. It's a miracle anything can survive in there.
Send those results straight to Endron's lab. At least we'll get some decent pay out of all this.
I've ID'd the civilians taking readings on the nearby riverbank. Should I warn the commander?
No, they're working for us. Nothing to worry about from them.
Do not Whoa. Security! Get over here now! Finally getting some
There's no way my health went down that quick. Okay. And of course, my Aunt Beth would not find a game like this fun because she's old. And I hope you're watching and heard that, Aunt Beth.
I've ID'd the civilians taking readings on the nearby riverbank. Should I warn the commander?
Oh, Lord!
What the hell?
Stag Spirit, awaken. Help Ethan to fight the worm.
Thank you for shaking me from my lethargy, warrior of Gaia. Ethan can count on me.
Did you hear about those activists hiding out in the woods? Injun attacked their camp yesterday.
Activists my ass. They're goddamn terrorists. I'm glad Endron's putting them in their place.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in Intron either. I tried talking to their guards at the mine. Real assholes, I'll tell you that. That's not all.
Strength will not last forever. He needs your help.
There's still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn. Ludmilla, I hope you can see this, wherever you are.
It's obviously a front, but they've got the public eating out of their hand.
They just brought their supplements to market. We don't expose them. A whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction. And there's a
How you doing, big guy? Figured I'd get out of the way, let you catch up with 80. Though, from the look on your face, it doesn't look like it went well.
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all hard on her. But you did what you had to. You had to get away from us to get yourself back on track.
That's what I tried to tell her.
I've been telling her that for years. Never eased her pain, though. But you're back now. It'll pass. Just give it time.
Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to take it directly from the server in their lab. But surveillance is tight. Even Adana couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
How did Adana's training go while I was away?
Rodko tried to make a Garu out of her, but all his training didn't exactly bear fruit. I know she doesn't like talking about it, but she says she doesn't feel the gift.
Do you think she's right?
I think only time will tell. But all of Rodko's obsessive Garu training only pushed her closer to me. She took an interest in my work, wanted to know all about my approach to infiltration, my thoughts on humans, and she was a fast learner. Call it ego, but I used to think she was trying to be like me. Then I realized she already had a role model, her mother. Adana realized that I could teach her a lot of the same stuff her mother could have, so she stuck to me like glue. And then she shifted up a gear, studied at Caltech and Columbia University, and she did it all on her own. You should be proud of her.
Always have been. Lambda Mankind's really made something of itself, hasn't it?
Yeah, took us a while, but we've got a solid group, and our name's out there. The bigger we get, the more we can do. Still need to get public opinion on our side, of course, and that's not going to be easy given the way Indran and its puppet media portray us. But the longer we fight, the better we can reclaim our narrative. The people will come to realize we're fighting for them in due time.
How did you manage to convince Rodko to house Lambda Mankind at Tarker's Mill?
Back when you were here, he wouldn't give the idea the time of day. But when he named me lieutenant, I told him I'd agree on one condition.
That he'd accept your Lambda Mankind.
Yep. Once he lived around them for a while, he finally saw that their determination to save the planet was every bit as real as his. And today, they're fully integrated into the care. Rodko's a big reason Lambda Mankind's accomplished what it has today.
Adana taking action, the attack on the cairn. It's hard for me to ignore the parallels with the day Ludmilla died.
I suppose the infiltration strategy doesn't exactly help things, huh?
Yeah. I'm terrified that we might somehow see a repeat of 5 years ago.
Don't worry, Cahal. Even if the broad strokes are similar, the details are completely different. We lost Ludmilla because we didn't know that Indran was working with the Black Spiral Dancer. Piece of shit must have realized Ludmilla was one of us. Nothing else could have. There's no way in hell that's happening again. We've checked Indran's security on all their sites around Tarker's Mill. There are no Black Spiral Dancers, not one. Adana's got this. She'll be safe.
So, how do you like being Rodko's lieutenant?
Things were a little bumpy in the beginning. Rodko didn't like my way of doing things, so I had to assert myself. Deep down, though, I don't think he would have gone easy on anyone. Nobody could replace you in his eyes.
Yet here you are, Rodko's right hand. I'd say you replaced me quite well.
I appreciate it, but it was never a question of ability. Rodko just had to get over it, to learn to stop yearning for the past. It was a slow process, but he's finally managed to turn the page. That said, your return has done him a lot of good. All of us, really. There's a lot of change we can effect with you here, Cahal. Keep that in mind. The fracking site's too well protected. It's too much for 2 people.
What about your Lambda Mankind? I feel like they'd be distraction enough.
That's not happening. If we staged a full-on attack, they'd lock down the whole site, lab servers included. This is a job for a scalpel, not a chainsaw. Gotta keep our operation lean.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to draw security's attention, we have to hit them hard. Blowing up the refinery should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can get into the fracking site. That's step 1. The site is protected by an electric fence and a myriad of cameras, all of which are powered by the dam Indran acquired when it bought the site. Now, if someone could get into the dam and connect me to their network, I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses without their notice.
Exactly. We can worry about the fracking site after that.
Okay. I'll go talk to Rodko to see how he wants to make up the teams.
Thanks, Cahal. It's good to have you back. But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few moments for myself. Lost some friends during the attack.
Don't worry. Take all the time you need.
So, any news on the group that was supposed to launch the...
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
I had a chance to talk to Yfen for a while. It's hard to believe the state the spirits are in.
What do you mean by that? Are you here to tell me I let them down?
No, that's not it at all. I just want to know what happened.
Yfen will tell you that I turned away from the spirits to focus on the pack, on Adana. It's true in part. I needed to keep the pack unified, but I never abandoned the spirits. I did everything I could for them, but I never had the sort of connection with them that Rafik had.
And the worm?
His influence is spreading here. It's spreading everywhere. But we're all fighting against it as best we can. But as long as Endron stays here, the worm will remain strong. It will try to corrupt our minds, to weaken Yfen and the spirits.
Never thought I'd have a chance to say this after I left, but I'm glad to be back among the pack.
Me too, Cahal. I'm glad to have you, especially right now. I'll respect your choice to leave once this storm passes, but you know as well as I do that your place is here. You are my right hand, Cahal. After what you did at the mine, I'd say you still are.
That's Ava's place now.
I know, and she's a fine fit for the role. But you and I, we have a different bond.
Whether I go or stay, Rodko, that bond will always remain.
I truly hope so, Cahal.
I read the message you left on Ludmilla's grave. I didn't know that you...
I never should have given the green light for that mission. Never. I'll blame myself for the rest of my life. If I hadn't made that decision, my sister would still be alive. And you never would have left.
Wasn't your fault, Rodko. How could you have known that Endron had set a trap for us?
I'm the leader of this pack. It was my job to know.
You can't punish yourself like this. Even Yfen didn't see it coming.
Yfen is not our pack leader. I was the one who made the choice, not him. And I've got to live with that.
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Adana, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endron down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endron from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Adana's plan. We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Adana over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a single alarm, things will get very dangerous very quickly.
I know. One sign something's amiss, and Tank Girl will be at the dam before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a diversion on the outside. That should keep her attention off you. And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam, Tank Girl will have no idea why you're really there.
Good. You can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the dam. He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Adana access to Endron's network.
Alright guys, that's it for this live stream for now. I'll be starting another live stream here in a little while after I do some little housework. Today's gonna be a busy day, but I figured I'd do something nice for our viewers, let them know I'm still here. I've done several videos for Horizon Forbidden West, I just haven't uploaded them yet. So I'll see you guys next time. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now for further to be notified for further content on live streams and videos. We will be doing a lot of stuff this coming week. Between, what was it, funny videos that we do on Red Dead and all that.
Well, honestly, we could do a new thing, which I don't know if they can hear me right now.
They could, the mic's on.
Okay.
Little brother.
One thing I want to do is I'll re-download Rainbow Six. How about Toxic Time? With the Red Saints.
Toxic Time on Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, you missed it last night, little brother.
Oh, I know. I heard you raging harder than a horse.
Not only me, it was Frizzy, it was Pinky. We were roasted. We were looking at this kid because he got the entire team killed. It's like, what the hell is wrong with this kid? He wouldn't move. He literally stood in the way as we were firing. He couldn't. It's just, I don't know how to really explain it. Just dumb move, kid.
That's why I say Toxic.
And you're higher level than me.
That's why I say we should do Toxic Time with the Red Saints.
There is no Red Saints on Rainbow Six. But yeah, see you guys next time.
It's Toxic Time. No, I need